Alright, good afternoon everyone. Today is Monday, July 7th. I've put together a video covering this SPLK short trade I took on July 1st. Today again is July 7th. I did close this trade out today for about an 8% gain. In the fourth part of the video, I will walk you guys through my thought process on this trade here, and I will be going over my levels also. Just so you guys know, the first three parts are just clips from my nightly videos going over SPLK. Alright, enjoy the videos, and I'll see you guys in part 4. SPLK. I know there's a lot of bulls out there on this one. I do like the move it's made here. There is another factor that I like. For tomorrow, I'm watching 56.05 to see if this maybe closes flat tomorrow or pulls back off of 56.05. I would like to see this pull back down to this 50-day moving average, take a bit of a breather. It has made a nice move off of this 39.35 low. Currently this is at 55.33. Today's high was 55.59. If this does confirm above this 56.05, I could be wrong. I know there's a lot of opinions out there. This is just mine. If we do confirm above this 56.05, we could see this move higher up to 64.87. One thing about SPLK, which we have to give credit, right here, this stock was on a major downtrend since February 28th of this year. This made a high of 106.15 down to a low of 39.35. It has broken that downtrend line, so kudos to that. But I think we should pull back here. Tomorrow is a critical day for my own personal reason. And again, 56.05 would be my level to watch. So I'm keeping this one on watch tomorrow. Alright, that's all I had for tonight, keeping it short. If you all have any requests, feel free to send me an email and I'll shoot a video for you. Thanks a lot. SPLK. I did take a short position on this one towards the end of the day. If we take a look at the 10-minute time frame, actually let's go back to the daily really quick. If you watched my video on Monday, I talked about this 56.05 level. Switching over to the 10-minute time frame. Right at 7:40 a.m. yesterday, the high on this candle here was 56.05, right into our 56.05 level. It pulled back and then blasted right through that level. I did pick up a short position towards the end of the day, somewhere around here. So I won't spend too much time on why I did that, but I'll do a if this trade does play out, I'll explain why I did that in a later video. Alright, keeping this one short today. Have a good trading day today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Next up, SPLK. Last night's video I did, or on Monday's video, I did pull the trigger on a short position here. Actually, this was yesterday before the close. I did short this stock here. This morning it did put in a new high of 56.63, higher high than yesterday. But as you can see, it pulled right back and the short call was the right one. As you can see, it pulled back, came back and tested that 56.05 level. As I've said before in my videos, previous resistance becomes support. It was resistance here, broke through that level yesterday, came right back into that level, bounced off of that level here, right here. I did pull the short trigger here for other reasons, and this was today's sell-off. Had a very nice sell-off this morning. I did cover some of my short position at 50, and here's why. Once again, previous resistance becomes support. Zoom out a bit more. So here on June 30th, made a nice move up, pulled back right into this 20-day moving average, and somewhere around this level here, it's not perfect, but I chose an even number, 55. You guys have heard me talk a lot about even numbers. Previous resistance around this level here, pulled back, tagged it again, pulled back, once again pulled back, finally breaking that level, and then bounced, came right back into that level within a few cents, bounced off of that level, and today we came right into that level, a few cents off, not down to the penny, but I did end up covering some of my position towards the end of the day around here at 55 even number. I still like the chart, which is why I'm holding. There we go. I am still holding some shorts on SPLK. I'd like to see this pull back to this 50.84 level. Alright, I won't spend too much time on that. Alright guys, I will try to keep this video short, but no promises. I want to make sure I cover everything. Alright, starting off with 39.75. I've had that line drawn in here. I've never talked about it until now. So if we zoom out on the daily chart of SPLK, I'm going to my maximum, which is 20 years. I am using TD Ameritrade's Think or Swim platform. So again, I could go as far as back as 20 years, daily chart. Here we go. I'll give you guys the exact date right here. September 14th, 2012, SPLK made a high of 39.75 before selling off. You can see that right there, 39.75, sold off. So that level here became an important level. This was resistance here. This was previous resistance here on May 29th, but as you can see, it did break that level here. Alright, so if we zoom out all the way out again, 39.75, this broke this 39.75 level here. It took about maybe a month or so for this thing to finally break through that 39.75 level. So previous resistance becomes support. If you pan over to the right, this thing made a monster move up to 106.15, sold off right into this 39.75 level. On June 3rd, this is June 3rd of this year, we made a low of 39.35. June 4th, this candle here, let me get closer, this one here, SPLK made a low of 39.76. So again, previous resistance becomes support. This held very well as support and bounced up. So that's where that 39.75 level came from. As I said in the other video, SPLK did break this downtrend it had been in since July 14th of this year. I'm sorry, February 2014. It finally broke that downtrend here. There we go. And made a very nice move to the upside from this 39.75 level. Alright, why I took the trade here at 56.05. If we zoom out all the way out again, if you guys have a similar platform, you guys should all have the Fibonacci retracement here. So I'll get those going here. I'm going to connect the low of 25.15 here to this 106.15. Alright, close enough. Right there. SPLK made a 618 retrace. That's where I got my 56.05 level. Alright, won't spend too much time on that. That's factor number one. That was a good enough reason for me to start looking at this for a short trade. Once again, Fibonacci retracements. I'm going to connect the low on June 3rd. There we go. June 3rd, low was 39.35. So I'm taking that low, 39.35. Close enough. Connecting it to that 106.15 level again. Alright, close enough. Oops. Alright, I don't want to spend too much time on this. Alright, close enough. Once again, SPLK into another Fibonacci level. Alright, so there's two reasons there on why I took this short trade. There was one more reason, but I think I won't go over that one. That was just a personal thing. And a third reason, I mean, these are all good enough reasons to take the trade. Let's see if this pulls up. 10-minute time frame on SPLK. Alright, there we go. Okay. So now I want to go over volume. Here's my volume chart down here. Here's your 10-minute time frame. That means every one of these candles represents 10 minutes of the day. This dotted line to this dotted line represents a full day. As you all know, I took a short position here on this day, July 1st. If you notice, on July 1st at 12:30, we had a huge volume surge. Keep your eye down here. On that candle alone, we traded 618,000 shares. Keep your eye right here where it says volume. I'm going to hover right over this candle and you'll see 618,000 shares on this candle alone. Zoom out a bit. There we go. So when I saw that, and I saw that SPLK only made a high here of 56.62. This high on this candle was 56.60. But my point is, with all this volume here, and this thing only moved up a few points, the following candle, it only took 240,000 shares on the next candle here at 1240. So again, 1230. This was 1230 right here. This was 1240. It only took 240,000 shares to bring this thing back down right into our 56.05 level. To me, this was a perfect setup for whoever loaded up here, or it's probably just games being played, but 618,000 shares, and it only took 240,000 shares to bring this thing right back down. So I pulled the trigger there. That was reason number 4 for me. I've covered 3 of them. Those 3 were good enough to pull this short trade here. As you can see, the following day sold off, pulled back into this 56.05 level. You guys saw the clips on that. This was July 3rd's action. Very nice sell-off in the morning. Put in a low of 52.25, bounced right off of that level. But I do want to point out, just because I haven't done a video here, this bearish pattern here. This is a big sell-off bar. This is your 60-minute time frame here, hourly chart if you will. Big sell-off, bounced inside of this bar here. I think you guys have heard me talk about this is a bearish pattern, so I did continue to hold some shares, even though I did take some profits along the way. Going back to the 10-minute time frame. Alright, it's not loading. Alright, I'm sorry about this. Let me fix this. Alright, there we go. So this thing sold off on July 3rd, made a low of 52.25. Beautiful bearish pattern once it made that bounce here. Today, it came back and revisited the high. This level here. Again, this was July 3rd. This was today. Went right into that level and finally broke this low here, which was July 3rd, low of 52.25, and towards the end of the day just kind of went flat. If you guys know, my target is 50.84. I did close my position today. I still think we could tag this level tomorrow. It's only about 51. It's about a little bit under $1 away from that level. The reason I sold is because of this sideways action. I would have liked to have seen this just continue to fall right into this level. So that's why I sold towards the end of the day. I'm okay with that. And that's where I got this 56.05 level here. This was about an 8% gain from here, around 56.35 down to about 51.60, 51.70. So nice move there on SPLK. I hope that made sense. So just real quick here. Here's your daily chart. My target 50.84. Your blue line, your 20-day moving average right now sits at 50.77. I think you will find support there tomorrow. So I'm okay with taking profits today. If that level does not hold, you will have more support here at the red line, your 50-day moving average. Right now this sits at 48.77 here. But again, that was a nice trade here on SPLK. I did hear some of the bulls here on July 2nd saying this was consolidation. This was not consolidation. This was a down move. Consolidation is when this goes sideways, and there's a big difference, sideways or down move. This candle here was another factor. This candle engulfed this candle here. What that means is that on July 2nd, this closed lower than July 1st closing level. July 1st, SPLK closed at 56.31. July 2nd, this closed at 55.08, lower than the previous close. It did engulf that candle. This is a sign of reversal also. So I think that's like 4 or 5 reasons now on why I took that trade here. Nice move there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the long video. So thank you guys for watching. Alright guys, one last thing before I truly end this video. As you all know, I did take profits before this 50.84 level. I still think we could tag that level maybe tomorrow. I was just okay with taking profits off the table after a nice 3-day move to the downside. I was okay with taking profits a bit early. This is under $1 away from our 50.84 level. Like I said, I think we should see a bounce off of that level in my opinion. You'll notice your blue line, your 20-day moving average, is sloping right into that level. You will find some more support at your 50-day moving average. Currently that sits at 48.77. I will keep an eye out on this one later on down the road. If this thing decides to bounce off of these moving averages, breaks this 56.05 level, this thing could make a move up towards 64.87, so I will leave that there for reference. And you'll notice that is where your purple line, your 200-day moving average, is at. Right now it sits at 64.40. Alright, that's all I had. Thank you guys very much for watching this. I know it was a very long video, but I hope it helped out, at least in just for educational purposes only. Alright, thank you guys very much for watching.